Your mouth doesn't really go out so far on this instrument. Try it again for me. There you go. Now drop your jaw. Like a lot. Your chin needs to be straight as possible. There you go. That's way, 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 way better. Shelby, can I hear your low F, please? Good. Can you take less read for me? There you go. Yeah, it made a huge difference. That right there is how you need to sound every time. Try it again. Good. Now can I hear your A?
Low, like A flat? Or?
A. Yeah, that's flat. So for that note, you need to take in a little bit more read. Good. So what I would suggest for you is to take a tuner and for each note on your instrument, write down if you're flat or sharp. That way you know how much read you need in your mouth. Let's start with the very second. Can I hear your G, your 3-finger G? Good. Can you push in a little bit from your flat? You look like your bottom lip is, does it feel like it's curled in? Can I see it one more time? Okay, that's better. The first time it didn't look like it was all the way curled in. So try it one more time. Just make sure it's all the way covering your teeth. Better. Can you push in a little bit more? And I think, is this the berry that doesn't tighten? Or does your neck strap, does it tighten? Oh, it does tighten. Okay. Good. That's way, way better. Now you gotta blow more faster air. Try it. Just more air as much as you can get. Good. And that's a good sound. Hey, guys. Can I hear your 3-finger G? You're pretty sharp, and your chin is all curved, and it has what I call strawberries. So, you know on a strawberry how you have little indents in it, like the seeds and everything? That's how your chin looks. So it needs to be as straight as possible. So what are you going to do in order to make that happen? Drop your jaw. It's way, way, way better. But you can even take in more mouthpiece. Let's try that one more time. That's right on. I think most of our issue right now is dropping our jaw and moving air. If you move a little bit more air, it's going to be just fine. Your 3-finger G, please. Good. You're flat. But I want you to try pushing air before you push in. Try moving some more air through the instrument. Okay, go ahead and push in a little bit. There you go. That's a really nice sound. Okay, you're flat too. Go ahead and push in. Good. Can you bring your corners down a little bit for me? You're bringing your mouth, like your mouth is coming back. Can you bring it down? Like push out. No, that's the opposite way. Yeah, bring it in. There you go. Try it. Try it. Good. That's how your arms are supposed to be. If you bring it back like that, then you're restricting how much air is going to be able to get attached to it. So try it one more time. Blow some more air through. Okay, first are you using a 3 and a 3.5, 3.5? Okay, so that's going to be your first issue. What, have you ever used a 3.5 before? Okay, so you're going to have to, one, blow as much air as you can right now. Okay, try it. That's better, that's right too. And you're getting a darker sound, but that just means you're going to have to work on it. But it's going to get tiring, so make sure you're not pinching up here, okay? But right now it sounds good. Good. How old is your read? Probably nothing. Okay, call temperature. Do you hear that? You can hear how thin it is. And there's a lot of spin there, so make sure you get the spit up. Are you super? Okay, you're super flat. Try it again. the altos, making sure that we're producing really warm, rounded sounds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's see it right here. Yeah, that's still pretty flat. Try to get one more time for me. Yeah, and yours is still like 20 flat. So I think you need to firm up your corners too, because you're pushed in quite a bit. Try to firm it up here. Don't fight, just firm up. Okay? That was way better. Way better. Alright, everybody, are the altos. Ready? Same thing. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's getting that. This is probably the most rounded warm sound I've heard you play. So every time we pick up our instruments, we have to be thinking what? Embouchure, round, warm sound. I got a little lot about this. Your mouth. Embouchure. Drop your jaw. Drop your jaw. Thank you. Can I hear just the front row minus the bassoon? 1, 2, and the tenor sax. Can you play with us? 1. Oh, everybody on your concert B flat. Concert B flat. 1. Yes, that's your G. Minus 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good. You're the base of our section, so I need way more sound from you. Can you play with your biggest, most roundest, warm sound for me? We're gonna build this. Can you open up your throat more? It needs to be as dark as possible. Right now, it's still kind of on the sharper side. Not when I say, hey guys, when I say sharp, I don't mean intonation-wise. I mean like it's kind of pointed and weak. So try it one more time for me. You're really distracting. It's better. Just keep working on making sure that everything's open and you're dropping your jaw. Okay, try it. We're gonna build in from the very saxophone. During this section, I'll keep working on intonation and make sure that you are making the warmest, roundest sound. You guys are one of the strongest sections in our ensemble, which means they're going to be listening to you. Okay? So let's make sure that you guys have a good tone throughout. Let's start. It's soaring. I want to hear this at measure 11. I'm just going to spot check this because. And I'm gonna listen to you guys, but you can't rush. I know it's the same note over and over again, but make sure you're right on those spoon's hands, okay? Here we go. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. It's in there. Here we go. Ahead or behind the next note. Behind. Let's try it. And 1, 2, 3. Higher sounds again. Measure 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. Much better, guys. Much better. Make sure your bum is lifted, but not too long. Bum. Make sure we're in time with that too. Okay, let's keep going through this piece. Let's see. Oh, can I please hear measure 31? We have these, I think it was your class that I described to you at 31, that I kind of want to hear. Yada-dee-dum, yada-dee-dum, dee. Let's see if I can do this. And then make sure that G is not like slotted up. Okay? 31. Here we go. Alto saxes. Tenor sax, you can play your eighth notes very bum, bassoon 2. And the tuba. Here we go. 31. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Just the alto saxophone. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Not put any stylistic features into it at all. It's all ba-da-dee-dum, ba-da-dee-da-dum. Is that boring or fun? Boring, right? Make it fun, make it pretty, make it interesting. Let's hear it again. 31. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, but remember you have to have your best what? Tone. Good. Best sound, best tone. Let's hear it again. Drop your jaws, especially if you're going up to that high A. It's going to be a gross note on the alto. High A. Oh, the first alto has high A. You know. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Rest. Better. But watch, do you have a D there? Drop your jaw. It's going to be sharp, okay? Drop your jaw. Everybody, 31. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Behind the metronome, you are slowing the bottom, the quarter notes, you're slowing those down. Just the altos again. And please put yourself away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So coming off that quarter rest in 32, you're late. You have to make sure you are starting right on beat to a 32. Okay? If you plan on taking a breath on that B1, it's not a good idea. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay? Let me hear everybody else. Everybody else minus the altos at 31. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Just the tenor saxophone. Just the tenors. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So your articulation has to match. You can't have a lazy tongue. Da, 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 da. more steadier you have, the easier it's going to come out. Okay? Everybody, 31.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
on the second. Still has to have the emphasis on the second note of the measure. So let's hear that again, but make sure that eighth note that's tied to the half note still has emphasis, still has weight. And 38. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Good, very good, altos. First altos, can you bring up those eighth notes? Da da dee dum. Those have to be brought up even better, but with the best tone quality, okay? And then we get to 41. Everyone needs to crescendo either you have a whole note or you have a half note, crescendo that to the quarter notes and the eighth notes. When you get to the eighth notes in 42, make them play, okay? Here we go. Same place. Stay with me, guys. It sounded good. And 1, 2, 3, 4. But there is saxophone and bassoon. When you have the staccato 8 and then accent 8 on beat 2 of 42, make sure you're bringing that ba-ba, ba-ba. Make sure you bring that out, okay? One more time, same place, one more time. Make this fun, make this interesting. And 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to have to be the leader in this. These quarter notes have to be right on Miss Boone's hands, okay? So make sure that you are finding the correct length. When the three of us get together, I think there's 2 other tuba players. When we all get together, you have to find the correct length and just make sure that your eyes are right there. It's the same note for a bunch of measures, so it shouldn't be too bad to just stare at her, okay? Stare her down, she won't be thinking. There was another place where you guys told me that you needed help. Someone said 60-something? 63, was it?
I just wanted to play 60.
Oh. Well, let me hear, let's start at 60.
Wow, that's one of my favorite parts.
Let's start at 60.
60 or 63.
Let's start at 60. Here we go. Here we go. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bassoon, bari sax. You have on beat 2 of 60, ba ba beam. Those have to be lighter and right on beat 2. Rest. Ba ba beam. Can I hear that? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 and 3. Yeah, but that first note needs to be staccato. Ba 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 beam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you bring it out though? Even more space between those. Ba ba beam. Ba ba beam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba ba beam. Better. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you make yours just a tiny bit shorter? Just a tiny bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Better. Just keep working on making sure there's more space between those notes. And then we get the tenor sax on beat 4. Bum, bum, beam, bum, 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 beam. Just the tenor saxes here. Both tenor saxes. Beat 4, 60. I'll give it to you. Ready? Instruments are up. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah. Let's give you a more try. Here we go. And you come in on 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, here's what I hear. The staccato notes aren't staccato. They're just the same as the quarter notes. But what is the difference, articulation-wise? They're shorter, right. There's more space between those notes. So, da-da-dee-bum-bum, da-da-dee-bum-bum. Let me hear that. Try to put more space between your 8 notes. Same thing I was telling the bassoon in the very seconds. Here we go. I'll give you 3. 1, 2, 3. Da-da-dee-bum-bum, da-da-dee. Yeah, but then don't, you always decrescendo. I think it's 63. Make sure that you pull that all the way until you get to those half notes. One more time, tenors. And 1, 2, 3. Let's try it one more time. I think that was partially my fault for turning it off wrong. And 1, 2, 3. Good. Thank you. Alto saxophones, you start on beat 2 of the next measure. Let's hear that. What are you going to do to these 8 notes? Staccato. Give them more space between the notes. Here we go. I'll give you 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. Alright, let's just see measure 63. Let's just the first alto saxophones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so dee-da-dum, dee-da-dum. Make sure that your 8 notes in this measure are just as staccato as the 8 notes in the other measures. Let's hear it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you bring out the second note? Can I hear the second note? Like more. Ba ba beam is kind of getting hidden in this whole diagram thing. So let's hear it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but you're almost ghosting that second note. Beep bum bum. It's got to be the same dynamic. 1, because what happens is, please put yourself in the way. With the second altos, you have this whole measure of notes. Ba 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 ba. But every note has to sound the same. Here we go. 1, just the first altos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's that last note in that measure? F natural or F sharp? Mark it. Make sure that you're not second guessing that. Oh my gosh. It's natural. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. With the best tone. The best tone. Make sure that you're not losing it. I know it's like faster notes and that's the coolest part, but this is still important up here. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Second altos. At what is that? 63? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you guys have to have more confidence. You have to blow faster. I know that breathing is harder for you. Get more air go to the edge. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Put all the altos together in that measure. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just the second altos with me. Just the second altos. You have C, C. What? Just you guys. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And just the first altos. 1, 2, 3. Yep, and make sure that everyone is fitting into each other's parts. If you hear that you're off, or if you're playing an F sharp instead of an F natural, fix it. Here we go. One more time. Everybody. Everybody. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Better. Thank you. Everybody at 60. Everybody at 60. Here we go. And 1, 2, 1. immensely. Slow it down immensely. So here we go. 60. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Our quarter notes are slowing down. We're making them too long. Make your quarter notes shorter, okay? Give them more of a lift. Here we go, again. And 1, 2, drop your jaw. Drop that jaw, okay? Open up your throats. Again, one more time. At 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we are still dragging a little bit, but that's going to be one. You guys have to push yourselves, okay? I know that you're coming up to these 8 notes and you're like, oh man, don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. You can do it. It's really not that difficult. You just got to make sure that your tongues aren't being lazy and that you're pushing a lot of quick, good air through your instruments, okay? What's the other piece you guys are playing? Fanfare? Pull up fanfare for me, please.
I have to.